Good day everyone, Jason here from DownUnder. Kumusta kayong lahat? And today is a very special topic because I never done this before and I always concentrate on sa mga mindset and how to start investing, how to mag-start ng life in Australia after you become permanent resident. I have never discussed the topic about yung paano nga ba talaga nag-start ang mga Pinoy here in Australia. The first discussion that I would like to talk about is what are the ways to enter here in Australia. I'm not expert in this type of field but based on the experiences, based dun sa mga nakikita ko, at mga nakilala ko, and sa mga na-experience ko. Ito yung mga top 3 or 5 na ways how to enter in Australia. Number 1 is entering as a student visa. So, there's lots of ways to do that, pero hindi rin siya ganun kasimple. So, student, you have to apply, unang-una, syempre dapat related sa kung ano yung profession o kung ano yung inaral mo back in the Philippines. Like I said, I'm no expert with this one. There's a lot of agencies na nag-help sa ating mga kababayan na pupunta dito. And shout out to you, Ate Mel, with her Tagumpay agency, migrating agency. So she's one of the agency here in Sydney na talagang maaasahan in terms of this situation. Now, as a student, like I said, there's so many ways to consider. Kailangang busisiin muna ng isang migration agent or kailangang makipag-usap ka sa isang expert to apply for it. Kasi if you don't do that, you might just gonna end up, getting denied for your application. So, una, masasayang lang yung effort mo. Alawa, masasayang din yung pera mo kasi hindi mo ginawa yung tamang proseso. So, always learn the ways. Kung hindi mo kayang aralin, then talk to the expert. Second is yung being sponsored. So, being sponsored by an employer is a really good option. But in saying that, that's not simple again. So, I met lots of people na na-sponsoran na super highly skilled. So, highly skilled, ibig sabihin, let's say, I met a lot of people that been sponsored by a automotive agency or company na meron na silang malaking kumpanya dito sa Australia, and then they are willing to sponsor lots of mechanic diyan sa Pilipinas. Hindi lang 'to yung mga mekaniko na okay, natuto ka sa kalsada o meron kang sariling talyer sa Pilipinas, then pwede ka na mag-apply. No. Most of them are like sometimes they are working, actually not sometimes, most of them are working in a bigger company sa Pilipinas, let's say a Toyota or any Japanese companies. So, nai-sponsoran silang pumunta dito. Kasi, bakit? Magagaling mga Pinoy in terms of fixing cars. Kaya, marami akong kilala ng mga mekaniko dito na magagaling, and then I can recommend them all. And, yun yung isa sa mga example ko na nai-sponsoran. Pangalawa, yung mga ITs, mga highly trained ITs, na-sponsoran din sila coming from, let's say, from the Philippines, direct, na nag-work na sila for many years sa isang company. So, isa pa pala yun, dapat they have been working for many years in a company. And that is something that they consider because you're highly skilled, you've been experienced, so you can't go wrong with it. Bakit sila pumipili ng ganun? Kasi mag-i-spend sila ng money, mag-i-spend sila ng time, and hindi madaling mag-sponsor as a company. It involves a lot of paperwork, a lot of money, kasi they have to make sure na yung company has a certain money na mag-show sila na kaya talaga nilang mag-sponsor ng skilled individual. So the third one is migrating as a skilled. So migrating, sponsored is different, you're skilled, but migrating as a skilled worker, meaning you're doing it as independent. You applied, let's say, as a Filipino, you've been working as a registered nurse in Dubai, for example, or in Singapore, and you've gained lots of experience. And fortunately, I think there are countries na nire-recognize ng Australia yung qualification mo, and once you've been skilled and then they check the points that you've got in order for you to apply for the, let's say, for the permanent residency, then you'll be able to migrate here once you get approved. Again, it's not an easy, it can, I can explain easily, but in terms of process, in terms requirements na kailangan, it's really, really high. So, like, you at least, maybe, I'm not too sure, correct me if I'm wrong, so please comment if you got any information about it. But I do believe, like, at least 5 years of experience overseas, and then you've been registered. Sometimes they will require you NCLEX, and of course the age is very important. If you're reaching like a older age, then the lower the points that you get. But if you're in the age, let's say you're on the 25 30 to 30 plus something, then you got the higher points in order for you to apply to become a permanent resident. Lastly, that's something that I saw is like getting married to an Australian. So let's say I'm a Filipino citizen, and then I have a girlfriend in the Philippines, and then gusto ko siyang dalhin dito, then I just get married with her, or even simple as a de facto, like we don't need to get married, declare lang kami na we're in a relationship, and then we make sure that the evidence that we are in a relationship is real. So yeah, I think those are the things that on the top of my head na ways kung paano makapasok sa Australia. And if you're gonna ask me, is it worth it to live here in Australia, I would say it's a big yes. The risk, the sacrifices na ginawa ko and me and my wife to be away from the family is definitely worth the sacrifice. Definitely, I'm in a better position now, and those are the things na siguro naging lakas ko to stay here and to push to achieve the dreams that we want to achieve, like which is becoming a permanent resident or becoming a citizen. The main reason why is, first, definitely the medical system, the health system here in Australia is top-notch. You will not be worried kung magkakasakit ka kasi the government still helps the citizen and the permanent resident to pay for all the bills kapag na-hospital ka, especially sa mga emergency situations. The major things, let's say kailangan mo ma-surgery, na-hospital ka because nagkaroon ng vehicular accidents o nagkaroon ka ng heart attack, or hindi, tawag dalangin, wala namang maranasan ng mga kababayan natin yung bagay na yun. But what I'm trying to say is, because I work in the Philippines in a healthcare industry, and imagine the stress of being sick already, and while you are sick, you are thinking about how much bill you're gonna pay after mong ma-confine. And that's something na we're blessed na ino-offer ng government here in Australia. Number 2 is the standard of living na so far maayos naman po. Basta I remember my first employer na nagsabi sa akin, as long as you work hard in Australia, you'll be fine. And it turns out he's right. And if I'm gonna keep talking about the things why I like Australia, it was gonna be another topic. So before I finish this vlog, I would like to let you know, guys, na lalo na yung mga nag-uumpisa pa lang na gustong mag-apply dito, na make sure you do your own research. Make sure you're talking to the right people. I've been scammed before coming here, kami ng misis ko, and we lost a bit of money. So be very careful kasi marami ng mga tao nagsasabi na, hey, we can help you to go there. This is what things you need to do. So conduct a research that, if this company is really a legit one or not, if they have done it before, or speak to any person that knows about it. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'm gonna start doing this and maybe give you a bit of more overview on what's going on here in Australia, the life, the stages na kung ano yung mga experiences ko, and hopefully you will learn something, and then ma-solidify yung decision making mo to go here. Or if you're already here, you have a bit of guide kung paano ba yung dapat na gawin mo para magkaroon ka pa ng mas magandang path when you're living here in Australia. Look, I am not there yet. I'm not saying I'm in the super successful life right now. I'm in the climb still, and kaya ko rin to ginawa is to share with you guys the climb that I'm doing and inspire the people that been watching and learn from it, from the experiences, from the mistakes that I made. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.